hi, crafters. It's Trish Brunkart from Hebron, Kentucky, in the US of A, and my friend Carson. And we're here to help you check out the new mini catalog. Woo!
Backwards.
Wrong way. A mini catalog from Stampin' Up. Starts July 1st through December 31st, 2022. It has all kinds of goodies in it, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, and we've been having some fun with some new stamp sets, but also one of our favorites came back from last year. Yeah. It's called Penguin Place. We're glad to see Penguin Place, and it's matching Punch. Couldn't remember what it was called. A Punch. And this set really makes a great set for the younger stamper because she can stamp along with us. And yesterday we made a bunch of penguins. We made some penguin cards. And guess what? Penguins are just for winter.
No, they're also for Christmas. They're also like for different days.
Yeah, birthdays, friend cards, because penguins are cool, right?
Yes.
All right. So because penguins are so cool, Stampin' Up brought Penguin Place back, and I hope you'll stick around and watch us make some Penguin Place cards. So I'm back here with Carson, and we're all ready to show you Penguin Place. Take 2. All right. So for our card, we are going to start with an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of cardstock that we've scored at 4 1/4. And we're going to fold it in half. And then I also have a piece of our gnome, storybook gnome paper. It has all kinds of fun gnome things on one side, but on the other side it just has perfect wintry penguin paper. So we're going to use this side, and we've cut this 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I'm going to let Carson sweep on in here, and she's going to give us some glue. Not too much. This is Tombow liquid glue.
Do I just like do lines?
Yeah, just let's see. There we go. Got it started. Just a little line up there, and then you do the other lines.
Just keep doing it.
Yeah. And liquid glue is really good for the kids. They can use glue sticks too if you'd like, but liquid glue is very permanent, and you don't need a lot, and it's easier for them to apply. All right, good job. All right, just a little bit across the other side. All right, good. And we're going to turn it around, and we're going to put it on our card front. And we'll just smooth it out so it sticks on there good. There we go. And next we're going to, I've already punched out our pieces. We're going to use a punch that we've punched out of white, and we're going to use a die cut that we've die cut. And this is a stitch circle from the Beautiful Shapes die cut set. And we need a penguin. So now we're going to stamp our penguin. All right, and these are our clear poly stamps. And we're going to use our Memento ink. And it's called Tuxedo Black. How appropriate is that? Tuxedo black ink for a tuxedo wearing penguin. All right, so Carson, go ahead and stamp that for us. All right. All right, let's try him one more time. Let's give him a little more.
He got a little white around.
Yeah, we didn't ink him quite.
Good.
We're gonna pat him. think maybe you're a little nervous, huh? You're usually a better stamper than that, huh? Let's put him down here in the corner and go ahead and press him down. Now when you're using our photo polymer stamps too, you do want to stamp them on a cushion, and I do have a cushion underneath my paper. You can't see it, but I do have one. Okay, then we're going to take our punch, and of course we stamped them. We stamped them the wrong way for the to load them in the punch. But through the magic of television, we can fix that, huh? All right, so we're going to line him up. And you actually do use these punches upside down. So you're going to load your paper, and you're going to have it so that you can see that you're lining him up just in the shape there. So there he is. And then we're going to give him a little punch. Whoop, and he jumps up in the air like that. Isn't he cute? All right. Now we can also make this penguin with black paper. So Carson, why don't you show me how you make him with black paper? All right. Just give him a punch.
And if you get it a little on the other side, that's okay.
That's all right, yeah. Because he's got his white parts on there as well. All right, so we got there, and now we're going to do his white part. So we're going to put in some white, and we're going to make sure it's on the other side now. All right, give that one a punch. There you go. So you're actually going to punch this a couple times, and now we're going to use some Calypso coral for his little feet. All right, let's see if we can punch it. Here, punch it from this side so everybody can see. Whoop, there's his little foot. His little flipper just flipped. All right, so now we have all our parts, and we can show you how we can make one really quick out of the punch too. So you have two different options for making penguins. So we're going to go ahead and put his little body on, and I'm just going to use a couple glue dots, and the right way to use a glue dot is to push the paper onto the glue dot. So instead of getting it all over your fingers, and I'll stick them on there. All right, and you want to go ahead and put his feet on there. Oop. I'll hold the glue out for you, and you can just stick his feet on the two little dots. Good job. I find the kids really like
and put the foot upside down. Don't put it like normal feet.
Yeah, no toes up for a penguin, huh?
Yes.
People have toes down.
Yes.
All right, so we got the two little feet, but he's missing some things. He needs some eyeballs, so let's give him some eyeballs. Let's see, I thought I had the eyeballs on a... Nope, I had a beak. Let's do the beak first. And we're going to use Calypso Coral, and we're actually going to stamp the beak on this one and the one that we stamped. Yeah. So let's put a little ink on there. And I know this is kind of far away from you to be on camera, but scoot on up a little bit so you can get his beak on there with his...
I'll do this one first.
Can you get it on there? All right. Good job. All right. Go ahead and do him too. All right. There we go. And let's get some eyeballs. Forgot to take the eyeballs out of the set. There we go. So we'll just take the little beak off and put the eyeballs on. So, oh, I did the thing that you're not supposed to do, and I left my ink open, because when you leave ink open,
It will dry up.
It will dry up, and also it will get on your arm for sure.
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to put the eyeballs on really quick here so we can get to making this little card. So we got 2 little penguins. We're only going to use one for our card, but we wanted to show you that you can make a penguin with a punch, or you can make a penguin
Out of a stamp.
with a stamp. Okay, so now we're going to do another cool trick, and we're going to stamp the saying. And one of my favorite sayings in the set is be cool, be chill, and be merry. And it's a stamp that goes like this. But because this is on photopolymer, I can take a block and I can curve it so that it can be stamped in a curve. So I'm laying it, the die cut out. Oh, the nose. We better put the nose away before we lose our nose, our little beak. Okay, so I can put it on my block over the die cut, and then I can maneuver this saying just so it curves just the way I want it to. And then after I do that, I ink it up, and it's going to fit the curve of the die. Instead of being straight, it's going to be curvy. Yeah, that's the way I wanted it. Okay, now we're going to pretend this little die cut is like a little snowy boulder, and we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of it. So go ahead and give me a few on there.
And these, they have little papers on top. So just peel that top off.
Okay, did you hear that? You gotta peel that top off. And then leave the other one on until you're ready to put it on your card. I like making cards with you, Carson. All right, so go ahead and take the top papers off. Oh, you already did that? Okay, stick it in the corner on the boulder. So which one of these 2 penguins do you want to use for this card? Do you want the one that we made out of the punch, or the one that we just stamped? Which one? Oh, we forgot to put feet on him. If we use this one, we'll have to give him feet.
This one.
All right, we're going to use...
Because it's already done.
The punch one. Okay. Go ahead and give him some dimensionals on his back side. And cards are really cool when they have bling, aren't they? We like bling, don't we?
Yes.
And we have some new bling in the mini catalog, and these are called the Adhesive Back Seasonal Sequins. And
I got it.
oop, there you go. Just a second. Let's make sure we have some room for some sequin. But it has some really pretty iridescent white. It's got some coral, some green, and some gold. And I think for this card, I really like the iridescent white. So we're going to put our little penguin on there. Whoop. Unfortunately, we have a little dog hair from one of my doggies. And we're going to put some sequins, and let's just put them right there on the side of the boulder. How about that? Go ahead and just stick them on there somewhere, however you like it. And while she finishes that,
Upside down or this way?
yep, with the glue down, the glue sides down.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to show you the finished card right there. We added a little bitty bow. This is our metallic woven ribbon from our annual catalog. That's in the same starry sky as our background on our card. So that's how easy that card was to make. Isn't that pretty? And oh, I just love that iridescence on there. That's so shiny and pretty. Well, that makes it quick and easy to make Christmas card. So we're gonna, I love popping things up. So let's just pop this up really quick, and we will show you both of our cards, Carson's and mine. All right, Carson's card. So this is Miss Carson, age 7, and this is my card. Quick, easy, and really cute. Oh, Carson, your penguin needs a bow.
Yep.
Can't forget that. Okay. What's the best way to put on a bow? I always tie it on the roll. It just makes it easier if you have a big piece of ribbon to work with. So here's my little bow, and then I'm going to go ahead and clip it off the roll. And I usually save my snippets of ribbon because I usually will find a place to stick them somewhere later. And we're going to use those glue dots again to just stick that ribbon on really quick.
And you only need one.
Yeah, we only need one. Put right in the middle there, and then we'll give him that right on his little tuxedo. There you go. Now he's finished. Now he's finished for sure. Good job. All right.
Thank you.
Whoop. All right, we want to show you our next card, and we got the supplies ready. And this card is our promised penguins are so cool you can use them all year round card. And my bone folder is missing, so
I know where it is.
that's all right. All right, so we're starting with our 8.5 by 5.5 inch of paper, and then we're adding our 4 by 5 1/4 piece of white. And then I'm going to let Carson do her thing here. We are using the Hostess paper from the annual catalog to make this card. And we're taking 5 strips of 1 by 3 3/4 of the paper, and we can just choose whatever colors we want. So Carson, if you'd put some glue on here, we'll start placing those on there. Put the glue on the back side of that one, and back side of that one, and the back side of that one.
Are we using this one?
Yeah, we're using this side, so go ahead and put it on that side. I have a few extra pieces here. All right, good job. And this is a great card because you don't have to be perfect. We're just putting those strips on there. However they come out, they just come out. All right. Actually, we're going to use 4 strips. I said 5, but we're doing 4. And we do want to make sure that we have different patterns. So let me see what pattern. Oh, the bicycles. That's fun. And this one, let's use the stripes. We've already got the kites on there. So let's use the stripes on the last one. And we're just kind of doing here and there and however. Okay, and if you just put some dimensionals on these little penguins that we already made. Here they are. Yep. Pop it up things. All right, we'll put that right on the bottom. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead while she's doing that, and I'm gonna stamp her a little verse. Now the verse says, I like you a lotto, which, what's a lotto? So we're gonna put, I like you a lotto.
Here's one penguin.
And then the remaining of that is, it's like a little. And the rest of it says, but it's a lot. And I went ahead and cut my stamp. This was one big stamp, and I just cut it. And if they're your stamps, you can cut them, and then you can put them back together when you want to. So I stamped them separate, but if I wanted to stamp them together, I would just stick them back on the same block and just line up my cut mark, and I would have one great big stamp again. There you go. So they're your stamps. You do you. So we're going to put our little penguins on there. Thank you for having them all ready. This is a very quick card, but it's so cute. And like we said, we have to have bling, and some of the new bling.
It's right over here.
Well, you know what? Let's use a different one this card. I have this one right here. Let's use the Fine Sparkle adhesive backed gems. And I
Color?
think, well, what do you think? What color do you
I'm
want?
thinking like that. Either of those like blue colors.
You like the blue color? All right, let's use the blue
I
color.
think I'll use that blue color.
Oh, this one? Okay. All right.
Because they're both blue.
All right. So let's just stick a gem, and we'll stick one here. Oop. Why don't you stick one up there in the corner? Pick one off. And then I will stick a little bitty tiny one right here because that's where it fits. So there we go. I like you a lot. It's like a little except a lot. Here is the Carson Trish combination, and here's the one that we made earlier today. So there, it's an all occasion card with our little penguin place. It's not just for winter anymore. But we decided to make one more card, and we wanted to share it with you before we have to say goodbye because our time with you is short. But this is our Christmas card with the penguins. We used the punch, and Carson punched out all the penguins and stamped their eyes and noses, and they punched out their feet, and then they have some accessories. This one has a scarf, this one has antlers, and this one has a little knit cap. We gave them, again, some of the seasonal adhesives, and we used some of our ribbon. It's our gingham ribbon, but it comes like this. And you know, that would have been cute too, but I wanted it to match the orange feet of these little guys. So this is what I did, and this will give you every color ribbon that you have markers for. You can use any light color ribbon or white color ribbon to do this, and it's really quick. You take one of our Stampin' Blends and you just color the ribbon. It's just that fast and easy. And because this is alcohol ink, it dries really quick, but you do want to give it a little bit chance to dry. But there you go. So you can use any color to make your ribbon for the holidays, and you can use any of our light colored ribbons or any of our white colored ribbons. But so, of all the cards we made today, Miss Carson, which one is your favorite?
I like all of them.
You like all of them. That's the right answer. You
just
like
really,
all of
they're
them.
They're really cute.
They're all really cute, and there's a lot of other cute ideas. So if you have a demonstrator, please ask her for a copy of the mini catalog. There's lots of ideas in here for Penguin Place and all the other stamps in this new catalog. Thanks for joining us today, and we hope to see you soon. Bye!